I kicked my sister out of my wedding after she announced her pregnancy despite my warning. My sister Amy and I used to be close, but that changed at her wedding last year. I was her maid of honor and did everything for her. I planned her bachelorette party, helped with decorations, and even took all the photos since they couldn't afford a real photographer. At the end of her reception, I asked if I could take one quick selfie holding her bouquet. Nothing weird, just a cute photo for my Instagram. She looked at me like I asked to steal her husband and said absolutely not. She claimed it was bad luck for unmarried women to hold the bride's bouquet, which made no sense because she literally threw it to all the single ladies an hour earlier. When I pointed that out, she got all snappy and said it was her special day and her rules. I was hurt but didn't make a scene. Fast forward to this year, when I got engaged to my boyfriend Mark. Amy seemed excited at first, but then she dropped the bomb that she was pregnant and wanted to announce it at my wedding reception. I told her no way. She'd already had her special day where everything revolved around her. This was mine. She started crying about how families should support each other and how she was just excited to share the news with everyone. I reminded her how she wouldn't even let me hold her bouquet for 2 seconds, but now she wanted to hijack my entire wedding to talk about her baby. She called me petty and said that was completely different. The week before my wedding, I sat down with Amy and my mom and made it crystal clear. If either of them mentioned the pregnancy or tried to make any announcements, I would kick them out and never speak to them again. Amy rolled her eyes and said I was being dramatic. My wedding was small and simple, just family and a few close friends at this little venue downtown. The ceremony went perfectly, and Mark and I were so happy. We moved to the reception area and sat down to eat dinner. That's when Amy stood up with this huge smile and said she had something exciting to share with everyone. I looked right at her and said, "No, you don't." Everyone got quiet and confused because they had no idea what was happening. Amy sat back down, looking embarrassed, but I thought that was the end of it. Wrong. After we cut the cake, my mom walked over to Amy with a wrapped present and said loud enough for everyone to hear, "The new mom deserves some recognition too." My heart just sank. Amy started tearing up with joy and actually tried to hug me like we were sharing some beautiful moment together. I stepped back and told both of them that the celebration was over for them. My mom tried to play innocent, saying she was just giving Amy a little gift. I said I didn't care what excuse she had. I'd warned them both exactly what would happen, and now they needed to leave. Amy started crying real tears now, saying I was ruining her happiness and being a horrible sister. My stepdad and Amy's husband finally realized I was serious and started gathering their things. As they walked out, Amy turned around and yelled that I was selfish and jealous because I couldn't handle not being the center of attention for one day. I just watched them leave and didn't say a word. Mark's mom came over and hugged me, saying I did the right thing, standing up for myself. The rest of our friends had no idea what just happened, but they could tell it was serious. It's been 2 months now, and I haven't answered a single call or text from either of them. Amy keeps sending messages about how I'm missing out on being an aunt and how sorry she is, but I'm done. They had their chance to respect my one simple boundary and chose to ignore it. Now they get to see what consequences actually look like.